I'm Valentina from Ukraine.
And I'm Mr. East from the US.
We decided to leave America and move to my beloved motherland.
In the middle of a war.
We are on a mission.
A mission from God, you might say.
A mission to explore this beautiful country with its rich culture and history, gorgeous landscapes, and world-class cuisine.
And to get to know its great people.
And we invite you to join us as we travel around this little-known corner of Europe, here on East of the West.
Follow us as we explore sunny Rio de... Wait a minute.
Follow us as we explore Truskavets, a surreal resort town in western Ukraine.
As we examine marvels of local sculpture. And an impressive post-independence mural.
As we visit a Soviet-era sanatorium.
And attempt a foot race with a speeding locomotive.
As we enjoy some excellent meals.
And enjoy the refreshing taste of the local mineral waters.
So come along with us as we explore
Truskavets!
Welcome
to Truskavets!
So this is Lvivsky chocolate manufacturer coffee shop. It's a Ukrainian chain that comes from Lviv, but I think they have the coolest building here in Truskavets.
Yeah, we've been to these places all over Ukraine, but you really lucked out with this structure here. Get yourself a chocolate tiger.
Chocolate panda. And the chocolate bunny, of course.
So, Mr. East, we have chocolate from Vietnam,
Yeah.
Costa
I've been
Rica, Ecuador, Peru. Oh, Peruvian chocolate is so good.
Yeah, we were pretty impressed with Peruvian chocolate.
Always loved and in love with the wooden stairs. That's fun. Check it out.
I like that they always bring you some small sweets.
I always get a little sweet with the coffee here. A bit crowded here on the weekend, but
Yeah.
interesting place. Ready for breakfast?
Yes. So here you see this is local water, Truskavetska, and you can buy it at any shop in Ukraine. But the weird thing is that we couldn't find the source of water here in town. Okay, here we are.
Broccoli there.
Дивись, він не держав. Look at these mushrooms.
Fried mushrooms.
Oh, they smell so good.
Сири овечі, коров'ячі, кузині, дуже смачно.
This is really tasty.
Nope, no water there.
Співаючи, кликаючи, взиваючи, промовляючи.
At first, we mistook this for a Soviet mural, but once you get closer, you see that there aren't any cheerful workers, Lenins, or hammers and sickles.
The mural was created in 1991, the year of Ukrainian independence, in honor of Taras Shevchenko. This was Ukraine's first Shevchenko monument. These are scenes from his works. Taras Shevchenko is one of the Ukrainian national heroes. Shevchenko, not to be confused with a football player, was a poet, painter, and novelist. He was a tireless defender of the Ukrainian language, which Russians in his day called Little Russian.
З якою ж метою ви писали ваші пасквілі, які можуть бунтувати умить проти нашого уряду?
Людям подобались мої вірші, тому я їх писав.
А що їм могло подобатись? Ваші мужицькі вірші позбавлені істинного розуму і всякої витонченості. Можливо, ваші друзі поклонялися вам за ваші зухвалі і бунтарські мислі.
Можливо, тому, що українською мовою написані.
Нам відомо, що всіх монархистів ви називали негідниками.
В неволі виріс між чужими, і неоплаканий своїм у неволі плачучи умру, і все з собою заберу. Малого сліду не покину на нашій славній Україні, на нашій не своїй землі. І не пом'яне батько з сином, не скаже синові молись. Молися, сину, за Україну його замучили колись. Мені однаково, чи буде той син молитися, чи ні. Та не однаково мені, як Україну злії люди присплять лукаві, і в вогні її окраденою збудять. Ах, не однаково мені.
То ти будеш малярем?
Буду.
Вставай, бо замерзнеш.
The center of Truskovets is developed for today's tourists. Plenty of restaurants, shops, souvenir stands. But even before we'd left the center, we'd begun to feel that something was just a little bit off about Truskavets. There are only 2 kids brave enough to play in that playground.
I like this cat.
Pretty evil looking.
Once we left the center, we entered a whole new realm. We entered Soviet Truskavets. All the shops looked like they'd been closed for a decade. There were rows of huge, half-finished and vacant buildings.
So, do you see this building behind me? This used to be a sanatorium for the factory workers during the Soviet Union. It was a well-established tradition for the factories to build their own resorts for their workers.
Well, they don't do that anymore.
And this is one of the examples. Looks like...
Yeah, Sanatoria Cristal, huh? Yeah, still in business, even though it looks like it's a little worse for the wear since it was built sometime, what do you say, 50s, 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be really scared to stay there.
Well, I don't think it's that scary. I'm sure it's
We
fine.
can try.
Yeah, we'll take a look. We'll ask how much
All
it is. I like this statue here.
It's not easy to get any information.
656.
It's like The Shining. We've gathered a small family who also thought that these were abandoned buildings and they want to see the room along with us.
Ciclovenki, do you want to film this? Oh, you're filming.
Oh.
Right, so that's
So,
how you can
there's stuff in here.
feel yourself back in time if you dream about being a factory worker and have a good time. That's how it looks.
Be careful, I don't
Oh,
know how stable this
balcony,
balcony is.
But look at the view.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can make some friends because there is no barriers except some rats. It's a calm.
Все збережено.
Так,
So somebody's already staying here?
No,
And
someone
we just-
checked out.
Oh, but
and
left their
they
apples and
left,
left their apples and
yes.
I'm not
We
sure what
didn't
else is
leave
there.
the room yet, but I don't
Just to
think
give you an
it
idea.
will improve much after.
Well, we have another one to see, don't we?
All right, exciting.
Uh-huh.
Bathroom.
It's a unusual aroma,
Mm-hmm.
but I guess they say it's most of the sulfur in the waters here. But yeah, strong scent. I don't think I can get out. The door is sealed. It's like in the mental hospital. They've sealed all the exits. Well, this would be a good place for a high jump, that's for sure.
All right, excited?
Yeah.
Me too. Let's check it out. This is better.
This was a little better than the last one.
Let's see if we can open the balcony.
Again, they haven't cleaned it. Somebody left their children's
Oh, this is
milk cartons in here.
right here.
Yeah, you're paying for the view here. I think that's about it.
Yeah, but look at this.
Yeah.
I can see myself drinking a cup of coffee.
I'd be afraid that the whole thing's going to collapse. And look at its moss-covered old tiles. Oh, that's quite a drop. You can dry your clothes here on this rack.
Розкажіть, що ми дуже в шокі від таких тетів. Ми дуже в шокі. Для нас це теж. Ми теж.
That's the TV. It's got a remote control too. Look at that.
Да.
So this is what a Soviet era sanatorium looks like. That's what the room looks like.
I like the shower.
Yeah.
Журнал.
See, this is a journal of complaints.
Uh-huh.
And you can see what people complaining about. No electricity.
Рецепшн, який завжди не підводиться.
Yeah, this is like the best. The best. This is the
what are the
old
other
style
complaints?
Google review.
Yeah, tell me some of the complaints here.
So let's see complaints. No water in the toilet.
Ідемо зараз. Свічу.
I can't read. And television doesn't work. Seems like most of things just don't work here. So that's fine. Let's go.
6 місяць. 2 місяці, так?
It's in 2 months.
Just 1 month.
It's in 2 months. You can see how many complaints. I don't know how many pages. So basically every day they get a very. So for 60 days, this is a lot of complaints.
That's a solid record.
Це трохи жалко.
Okay.
Обережно, дівчата, і найкрасивіший романтичний початок.
Strange things when we see sock on the table.
Why do we have a sock on the table?
It's not a sock, it's a case.
It's a case for what?
Case for a GoPro. I'll show you.
Breakfast.
Look at mine.
Tell me how it is.
I'll let you know.
What's in there? So the crepes with cherries, huh? I see.
Music. I
All
made
right,
it.
you win.
I'm faster than a train.
What is this thing here?
So this is something in the palms.
It's an ostrich egg. Yeah. It's a pair of hands holding an ostrich egg. So, do you know what this was? I know it was formerly part of the
I think it also
sanatorium.
was a UV for the waters. But
Some
then
water place, some bath
yes,
place.
but they closed it. Who knows when?
Oh, and they barbed wired it so you can't go onto the stairs. Yeah, so this is the where they used to dispense the waters, but
Now it's a place
Looks-
for the street art.
looks like it's fallen into neglect, like much else
That's
around
where
here.
The youth of Truskavets expresses their creativity.
That's the flying kick,
Kick ass water.
Ukrainian style.
Finally, after much searching and nearly dying of thirst, we found what we'd come to Truskavets for. Water. Water.
Here you can see this water place we finally found. They have a different kind of waters, different names. You see this is Maria and it's warm, so it's good for your digestion. Okay, all right. And now I'm gonna try it. Oh, it's salty.
Ooh,
It's really salty, yeah. Okay. This is
Oh
great.
God,
This is a great one.
that's got to be good for you if it tastes that bad.
Salty water. Number 2, Sophia. Okay, and now we are gonna try the most famous, called Naftusa.
Naftusia.
Naftusa.
Naftusia.
Ah,
Oh, it's even worse than the other
it's
one?
worse. I
It's
would
even
say.
worse than the other one?
It's like rotten eggs.
Oh man.
Good luck. Horrible, right? I don't know why people pay for this.
It's gotta be good for you, right? I can feel it healing my guts
Yeah.
somehow. Maybe, must be.
Читай,
So we talked to this security guard and we asked him if there's a water here that doesn't taste terrible. And he answered no. They all taste terrible. Oh, I see. We have English here. Nowadays, it's so easy to take care of your health. Having visited the locations of Truskavets Healing Waters, you will improve your health and have an opportunity to enjoy the beautiful nature. Our water is considered the most useful because it preserves valuable biologically active substances and has a rich mineral and salt composition. And the water extracted from deep underground springs does not contain preservatives and can purify itself. Naftusia is a low mineral hydrocarbonate calcium magnesium mineral water with a high content of organic substances of oil origin. Whom Naftusia is favorable for. Naftusia will be especially useful and helpful for those who have kidney or urinary tract diseases, because regular drinking of Naftusia not only promotes passing of small stones but also prevents further stone formation. Sophia is the most mineralized drinking medicinal water among all waters of Truskavets. It normalizes the work of the gastrointestinal tract. It also increases the acid functions of gastric glands and improves metabolism. Therefore, Sophia will also be helpful for overweight people. And they're closing up here at 3, so we got in here just in time. Closing the doors.
We just made it.
We just made it.
And we have our rewards.
We have our rewards. So we're at the massive park right in the center of Truskavets. We are carrying our delicious mineral waters.
Still need some water to wash this taste.
Yeah, this one especially feels like it was taken from the bog of Satan, but I'm sure it's wonderfully good for you. I feel my intestines already improving just a few sips.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah, yeah. And the kidney stones, I think, are gone. So.
Again?
Oh.
You're brave.
Oh, I really feel like I'm doing penance for my sins. Oh, you can go ahead and drink some too here.
So here is some very special thing about this, because this person used to be a healer, a very strong Christian man, and he could heal people. And here's the prayer for healing. So you put your hand up here and say the prayer. Господи наш,
Господин наш,
Ісусе Христе,
Ісусе Христе,
преславний цілителю,
преславний
цілителю,
цілителю,
святий
святий
Пантелеймоне,
Пантелеймоне,
у своєму милосерді.
Милосерді.
І якщо ваша воля, простріть руку повну благодаті і поверніть мені здоров'я. Amen.
Amen. Here we are in the mini Rio de Janeiro of Ukraine. Sea's over there somewhere, I think.